What's up, guys? Hope you're doing alright. What's up? My name is Antoine Criminal Mosley. Welcome to another episode of Ask Kriminal 2K12, where you guys provide the questions and I give you the answers. 100% honesty. Guaranteed. This time, it's going to be an uncensored episode. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've done one last year. I think it was the 5th Ask Criminal episode I did where there were no edits, no music in between transitional questions, none of that sort. It's just going to be straight through, straight cut to the answers. I got the questions right here in my hand. I'm going to read them off one by one, give you guys the answers, and tell you exactly how I feel about them, okay? So without further ado, let's just get to the first question, all right? Let's see what we got here. We got James from Tampa, Florida, asks me, Krim, the Olympics are around the corner. Your thoughts? I can tell you right now, I'm a big fan of the Olympics, okay? I love the Olympics. Every 4 years, the Summer Olympics comes around, and it's one of the biggest sports spectacles out there. You know, countries from all over the world come out to compete, to show their talents in various amounts of sports, whether it's track and field, whether it's basketball, you got swimming, gymnastics, javelin, pole vaulting, 4x100. I love all the track and field races. I'm telling you right now, this one is going to be great. It's in bloody London, England. And got to give a shout out to the guys at the BBC. You know, I had to do that little self-promotion because, you know, a guy that works for the BBC is actually following my work. So, got to give a big shout out to him. Anyway, I think the Olympics this year is going to be great. I can't wait to see what happens this year. And I know that it's going to be an amazing time no matter what happens. It's going to start in July, and it's right around the corner. So, everybody that's watching the Olympics, get ready for a real treat. And I know that the USA is going to dominate like we always do. Okay? There's nothing we can't do, all right? And if anybody says anything about the basketball team, I'm slapping the hell out of you, straight up. I'm just saying, you know, that's how it is. Okay, next up, we got Marcus from Orlando, Florida. What's up, Marcus? Here's your question. Krim, ever thought about doing stand-up comedy? I've done it before, but not like on a professional level. It was, you know, those amateur night things, you know, where you just go up and say something on the mic and see if you get people to laugh at you, you know, just walk around like, hey, what's up with all this Chinese food shit? And then, you know, something like that. But I mean, if there was a chance for me to actually do it professionally, then, you know, I would go for it. I mean, I consider myself to be a funny guy. I'm pretty hilarious. You know, I can make people laugh, no problem. It's not hard to do. You know, it's one thing to make somebody laugh when you're in your house. But it's a whole nother thing to go up on stage and try to make 30, 40, 50,000 people laugh at something that you say. Now, it's not always going to be easy, but, you know, once you get the first show out the way, I think you're straight. So, I think if I had a chance to actually do it and have a shot at it, I would go for it. I'd go for it. Why not? I can make people laugh. It's easy. All right. Laura from Washington, D.C. Hello, Laura. How are you doing? Thank you for putting in your question. And your question is, has your midlife crisis started to take effect yet? You know what? That's a pretty good question. People say when you turn 29, the midlife crisis starts. Me? I don't believe it. I prefer using the Bernie Mac method, which states that I don't believe shit until shit happens. Okay? I ain't scared of you mother... You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that whole midlife crisis thing. I mean, the only thing about it is the fact that you're about to end your 20s and you're about to start your 30s. That's the whole midlife crisis synopsis, I guess. You know, in between that 1 year, you start freaking out. You're flipping out, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be 30. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be 30. I can't take it anymore. I'm just going to start shooting people. No, stop it. Stop it. Midlife crisis is a joke. You know, I know people always talk about it, but to me, it's a joke. Okay? If there's one thing I know for a fact is 29, live it up, because 30 is right around the corner. You know, even though it is a whole year away. But I'm not worrying about it one bit, so I'm not going to fret about it. Not going to worry. So it's not going to take effect on me at all. All right. We got Justin from Los Angeles, California, asking me, Krim, do you ever get tired of doing all of your videos? No, I don't. 6 years in the game, you would think somebody would be like, oh, well, he's going to stop. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. You kidding me? If there's one thing I know for a fact that I love to do, it's I love making videos. You know, I love making videos. And it's something that I thrive in. And I keep doing it because it's something I love to do. You know, this is my calling. My calling is making videos. My calling is making people watch what I do. You know, I tell everybody, hey, come check me out. Hopefully you guys like what you see. And if you want, you know, help me get supporting and everything like that. That's what I thrive on. That fuels my that gives me more motivation to actually keep doing my videos. So I've already been in 6 years. So I'm going to do it for another 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep going and keep going. You know, because you can only start, you know, you start from the bottom and you work your way up no matter what you do in life. So I started from the bottom doing my videos, and now I'm working my way up. And I'm pretty much almost at that point where I can say, you know, this is going to be great. I can't wait to get started. I can't wait for you guys to see what I can really do. And once somebody picks me up and once somebody notices that I have that talent, just watch what happens. I'm telling you, just watch what happens. All right, next up, we have Mike. What's up, Mike? And I think he sent this one to me from a text message right here, which he did. I know I had it on paper, but I like, it's interactive. I love this. You know. And it's a great question, actually. So I'm going to go through here, look for it real quick, and find the question. Like I said, I wrote it down, but it's interactive. I like doing this. It's great. All right, here's the question. So Shane finally hung the gloves up. Are you happy with the decision? Okay, for all of you guys that don't know, Sugar Shane Mosley, at 40 years old, finally decided to retire. Hung up his gloves, and that's it. Okay? My personal opinion, I think it was a good move. I really think it was a good move. Matter of fact, it was the best move that he could make. I will tell you why. Sugar Shane Mosley has not won a boxing match since 2007. He's been on a losing streak ever since. Okay? All the fights that he's had, he's not really been, you know, I'm not saying he's like literally lost them like knockout or whatever. He's gone the distance every fight, which shows how much resilience he has. You know, but it comes to a point where, you know, age is going to catch up to you real fast. And it's going to get to a point where it's like, you know what? You've done what you can, man. You had a hell of a career. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Shane, this was your time to fold, brother. This was your time to fold. And I'm telling you right now, we fam. You know, I was like, you know what? If you had to go, this was it. You know, people, I even told you, like, if you lose this fight, hang it up. You lost the fight, you hung it up. So, enjoy retirement, man. Enjoy it. Live your life, man. You're only 40. You're still young. To be honest with you, 40 is a young age. But 40, I think, is a good age to retire from boxing. You know, I might not say that about everybody else, but I think 40 is like the max year that you can fight. You know, 40's got to be the max. I don't know what the minimum is, but that's got to be the max. So, yeah, Shane, I got, you know, nothing but love for you. And I hope you get to enjoy your life from here on out outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? All right. Renee from Oklahoma City. Gee, I wonder where this question's going. Krim, will the Thunder win an NBA championship? Only if they can win the next 2 games. They're down 2-1 right now. They win Game 4 and Game 5, they'll win a championship. They'll win. If they don't win Game 4 or Game 5, if they don't win either one of these games, it's a wrap. They need to win one. At least they need to win one so they can guarantee that they can get this series back to Oklahoma City. That's the only way that they're going to win this series. They're going to win a championship. If Miami somehow wins Game 4, then it is a wrap, son. I'm telling you now, it is a wrap. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. You know, LeBron's going to be sick right now. He scored plus 30 points. He's averaged 30 points in the past three games in the NBA Finals. He's averaged 30 points. And I opened my big mouth. I suffered what is known as FTM syndrome, which stands for foot to mouth, when somebody asked me how I thought Miami was going to do in Game 2. And I said, and I quote, the only way that the Miami Heat are going to win Game 2 is if LeBron James scores 30 points total. He scored 32. Damn it, I hate when I'm right. Like I said, if Oklahoma City can win Game 4 or 5, one of these two, they need to win one. If they win one, they have a chance to win. If they don't win one, Miami's going to take it at home in 5, and it's not going to be pretty for you Thunder fans out there, I'm telling you. Sorry. All right, Crystal from Atlanta. Big ups. She says, Krim, what is a typical Sunday breakfast at your place? Well, that depends. If I really want to get down or get up early Sunday morning to cook some breakfast, I would have the following. Pancakes, eggs, which are scrambled. I would have bacon, grits, sausage. What else? What am I throwing there? Some toast, some biscuits. I'd probably have some like orange juice, some milk, soda for people that actually want to, have a soda for breakfast. You know how Denny's is. They do the same thing. But, if I really want to get down for breakfast, I'd do that, man. If I didn't feel like cooking, shit, milk and cereal. That's it. Jessica from Tampa. Crib, will we see more Antoine and Criminal videos? Actually, yes, you will, because I love doing these videos. There's nothing more exciting and more interesting than people seeing me going up against, well, me, my counterpart. It's so interesting because I love doing it. It really expands my horizon as far as filming because it gives off the illusion that there's actually 2 of me instead of 1 because there are 2 totally different personalities. And if you don't see that from all the other videos I've done, then you're missing out, okay? Matter of fact, the next one I'm going to put up is going to be a phone call that me and Krim had on a previous show that I did for Criminal's Deep Thoughts. I think it was a season ago, last season. I did one. It was a phone call where we're actually talking to each other from 2 different areas. So it makes it that much more, interesting, and it gives off the fact that, wow, you must be really talking to somebody. But the one thing I really want to do is I want to make sure, I'm going to try a program, I'm going to try and see if I can talk to somebody and ask them how in the world it's possible for me to actually have one of me standing here, one of me standing here and looking this way, and then actually have my counterpart standing here and looking this way, where we can actually look like we're both talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those edits. I want something like that. If I can figure out how to do that, because I know I do a lot of videos, but I'm not advanced in it like most of these guys are. If I can figure out just the way to do that, if I can have the program to set that up, then you guys are going to definitely see some great Antoine and Criminal episodes. I guarantee you that. I might as well make it a series on YouTube, but I'll ask the YouTube bloggers about that and see what they think. Maybe they'll pick me up. Who knows? We'll see. All right. Stuart from Panama City, Florida. What's up, Stuart? Have you ended any more streaks on Madden Online lately? Nah, not really. I kind of taken a break a little bit on that because I've been working on, keeping my job and, just maintaining the house and, and working on other episodes and more stuff for my shows and everything. But, I'll get back on it when I get a chance to, and hey, who knows? Maybe I'll take somebody out. I guarantee you I've won some and I've definitely lost some. And there's one game that I kind of got greedy in, and I took the challenge, and I got destroyed bad. It was pretty bad. I think I lost the game. I think it was like 43-15. It was that bad. But I didn't realize how good that guy was until I actually looked up his name on like the overall world chart. You know how they have like the top 100 overall and all that stuff online. Well, I looked for his name. Sure enough, I found it, and it was not pretty. This guy was ranked number 4. 4! No wonder I got my ass kicked. Jeez. 4th ranked? This guy was amazing. Everything I had, he stopped. The only reason why I scored 15 points was because 2 interceptions returned for touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion that I converted. So that was the only reason that I got 15 points. Other than that, he stopped me every chance he got. And I'm like, I saw plays I didn't even know existed. Okay, so this guy just whooped me bad. But number 4 in the world? Yeah, right. Next time I'll do my research before I challenge anybody in that level. Okay? If I can find somebody, if I can take on the number 1 guy in the world and beat him, you know how much that would do for my reputation as an online street killer? Jeez. We have Katie from New Orleans, Louisiana. She asked me, Crib, will you ever grow your beard back? Okay, a lot of you guys know you've seen me with a beard that I've you know, I tried to grow it out for a while and just see how it looks, and it's a whole different look. A lot of people liked it. You know, I liked it too for a while, but then it just started to get annoying, and I'm just like, you know what, it's got to go. You know, it irritates the crap out of me sometimes. And, you know, I know how you guys, you know how guys, you know how we are, man. You have like a beard or something, and you shave it or do whatever, try to fix it, then you start itching and scratching, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? I just like, you know what, fuck it. I just started shaving it. I was like, all right, I'm done. So yeah, the beard's gone. It may come back every now and then like a little 5 o'clock shadow, I think, like what I got right now. But this right here, this ain't going nowhere. I know somebody that said if I ever cut this goatee off, man, you better start running, because they would not like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna cut my goatee off. I guarantee you that. Okay, I'm not. I like this. It took me forever to grow this, and it connects. What? Finally, the last question I got on the show comes from my boy Curtis from Dallas, Texas. And he asked a question. He says, do you have a big announcement concerning your show? Well, seeing if it's the last question, I'll need to say more. Yes, I have a big announcement that concerns not this show, but my show, The Criminal's Deep Thoughts. And it's about my July episode. Not the one that's coming up this month, but my July episode. I've already got the idea planned out. My July episode is going to be titled 2 is Better Than 1. Alright? The reason why I'm calling it 2 is Better Than 1 is because I am going to have a contest. I'm going to find out who is worthy enough to join me on set and be a co-host for my July episode of Criminal's Deep Thoughts. So yes, for the first time ever, I'm going to have a co-host on my show. Question is, who's it going to be? I know a lot of people are going to jump at the chance like, hey, I want to get on, I want to join, I want to get on the show, let me do it. I can do this, I can do that, I got ideas. Hey, stop it. I'll figure out who's going to be on the show, okay? But I'll tell you right now, the contest is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. But when I have all the information ready, when I have all the information down for it, I'll let everybody know what's going on, and that'll give you guys a chance to really show your skills and show exactly why you deserve to be a co-host for my show. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not, you know, I'm always open to ideas. I'm open to any ideas that people have. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to come on my show and you want to share it with everybody or just jump into a conversation, hell, come on board, you know? But I got to find out who is really worthy enough to be a co-host on my show. So that's going to be great. I can't wait to find out. And I know a lot of people are going to jump at the chance. So be ready for that, all right? Well, that's how we do things here on Ask Criminal 2K12. You guys give me the questions. I provide you the answers. You know how we do it. If you guys want to have your questions answered on my show, you can hit me up online at my email address, Krim2K11, that's Krim 2K11 @gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on my Yahoo email, which is amosley007 @yahoo.com. Just go ahead and hit your questions up. Send the subject as Ask Criminal Questions, and I'll take a look at them. If I like what I see, your question just might be answered on the next episode. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys again for the great questions. I will see you next time. Holla at your boy. Peace out. The champ is gone.